Welcome to Wise Total Fitness. So today I'm going to show you 10 exercises that you can do at home for your legs. We're talking quads, hamstrings, a little booty, all of it. Now, of course, there are many more things you can do. And some of these you've probably thought of, but if you're thinking, I don't have any equipment, what can I do to work my legs? Here are 10 different things that you can do, you can incorporate into your exercise routine. So, number one, of course, you probably thought of just the squat, right? So on this, you want to try to push your booty back, keep your core tight, pressure on your heels. Okay? And then from there, we can increase the intensity with that and add a jump. Okay? Number two would be a squat jump. Number three would be a double pulse squat. There you go, 1, 2, up. Squeeze that booty on your way up. 1, 2, up. Another one that I really like to do, and these are hard, like you can always increase your intensity with these. Change the tempo, change the timing, how slow or fast you do things, adding jumps and things like that. So the next one will be just an alternating squat. And you can step backwards. It changes when you go forward. Sometimes I like to walk around the space I have. Okay, and you guessed it, the next step up from that would be a jumping lunge. And those really bring up the intensity. Okay, the next one is a Cossack squat. So this one you're gonna move side to side. And this one is kind of dependent on strength, but also on like your flexibility and mobility in your hips and ankles. Okay. Again, chest upright as much as you can. Side to side, that's a good one. The next one is called a kneeling hip thrust. All right, so you're just here. And it doesn't look like much, but it really burns the quads and it burns your booty. So it's really good. And something I like to do, if you have bands, is put a band around your legs and that increases intensity also. And the next one is a different variation. It's a reverse Nordic curl. So you're going to do the hip thrust, and then you're going to lean back as far as you can, come back up. Hip thrust, lean back. So if you need to start by maybe touching those heels, maybe that's as far as you can go back, and then getting a little better while keeping everything in one segment and not breaking like this. Keeping that booty tight. That's a really good one. Quads, hamstrings. All right, and the ninth one I have for you. The last two are some jumping. All right, so this increases intensity, but also uses your legs. So this is called the jump. So like a deadlift, push your booty back as if you're going into a deadlift motion. Jump up. And that's also a good drill for deadlifts. It's an over-exaggeration. When you're doing a deadlift, of course you're not going to jump, but you get that same motion, and you're using those hips, open those hips, booty, hamstrings. All right, the last one is a tuck jump. So just here. And if you want to increase the intensity in your workout, add tuck jumps, because those will really do it. And if you're not jumping yet, that's fine. Then you start with some knee lifts, or maybe just some little jumps, or maybe some side to side jumps or forward and back jumps. Always modifications, always something for everyone. So those are, there's so many, and if you do have weights or bands, you can add those to any of those movements to increase intensity, change up your the variation, a lot of things you can do. Hope that was helpful. Also check out my freebie at wisetotalfitness.com if you want more tips, recipes, and workouts. Thanks for joining me. Have a good day.